There we go. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to this video stream. It's nice to see you all. Hopefully, everybody's having an amazing night because we got a series here, and it is going to be a feisty one as we get to see Norick B taking on Golden Hour Esports Purple in the up and coming cup. Here we go. Let's take a look at the team sheets as both these teams ready with Norick B represented by Rottweiler's Vidal, Yeyes, and Zarbi with Purple, Golden Esports Purple representing with GHG, The Crudes, Pink Roses, Chupacabra, and Sleazium. Both teams have had an okay start to their season, you could say. Well, okay for Golden Esports Purple, not so great for Norick B, though. For Norick, it's not been the start that they wanted. Having lost in their first week to a sweep, having lost in their second week to a forfeit, so in essence a sweep as well. Still looking for their first game win. Aside of Purple, though, they got swept in their first week, and then they won in their second week. I believe we saw that match as well. Yeah, we did see that match against Fort Lewis College Varsity. They won in Game 5. Now we have another best of 5 up for you as of these teams looking to make a mark here for their season. But which team will win it? That's a good question to ask, and you know what? That's a good question to ask all of you, because we have a prediction poll coming out to all of you to choose who you think will win. Do you think it will be Norick B, or do you think it will be JG Purple? Well, that's your time to tell me what you think, as these teams are about ready to take to the field, get themselves in, get themselves happy and ready, and I am ready as well. As both these teams now with the info can join the lobby at last. Again, a best of 5 series. First to win 3 games will take the entirety of it. Golden Esports Purple definitely coming in as the favorites with a 1-1 record. Norick B still having difficulties actually getting a game win. Not been able to do so yet, but we'll see how they do here in this series. As both teams, I assume, will be ready for this one. We've seen JG Purple play before. I got Norick B taking on them. Crazy because I know the Norick name. I recognize that from the last season of Up and Coming Cup. Norick, a team that had a disappointing end to their season, but it's definitely going to be a good series. I expect some good things to come out of this, as both these teams shipping up ready for it. Okay, well, again, we're just making sure they can join and get themselves ready. Both teams do have their 3 players ready. I see Golden Esports Purple has just joined. Just waiting on Norick B, but they did message me, so we will be getting our series here underway very shortly. And I think that's really all I have to tell you about these teams. Norick B still looking for their first game win. Very similar to another series we recently saw where Infinity Kingdom is looking for their first game, then they weren't able to get it against Ascension X, who also hold a 1-1 record. So we're seeing a lot of similarities here with this series and the last one we saw. As for Golden Esports Purple, the middling start, 1-1, a record that they can take in their first 2 weeks here. In week 3 though, this is a series that I think many people, and probably most people, have them winning in. Again, why not go for the upset option? There's always upset potential here with Norick. And just for anybody asking, what about Norick A? Yes, Norick has an A team as well. It's also playing in this league. And that A team is starting 0-2 as well. They have done a little better than their counterparts, though, getting 1 game win. So Norick, not a great start for the organization, the up and coming cup, but anything can change with these teams, and all it takes is 1 good game win, and you can see their whole dynamic change. Both these teams have subs as well if they need to use them, but I think the last time we saw in Golden Esports Purple, they didn't actually have to use their sub. Again, we are just making sure that Both these teams are joining in, getting themselves ready for what is sure to be a fun matchup. Again, for any of you who joined, if you have points collected on the stream, make sure to use them to predict who you think will win, the 0-2 Norick B or the 1-1 Golden Esports Purple. Both teams trying to get a better start to their season, trying to get a winning record for the first time for Golden Esports Purple. They were able to grab a win last week in Game 5. Now, can they change that up just a little bit here with the win? Because if they win this, the first time this season, they'll have a winning record for Norick, though. A lot of work to go for both of the teams in the Norick Esports organization, but for this B team specifically, still have not been able to find a game win. We are just about ready to get, we're just about at game time. Of course, they have a little bit of extra time after that to get themselves ready. I did tell them the name and password, and Rottweiler's did reply to me, so should be joining any moment. It's the exact same info I sent you. Even to, like, forward as well. But yes, they are here. They'll be joining any moment. What did Zach say in the forum? He said he literally just said nothing. all he said were the player names. If you're wondering, I'm happy that you know what that is. But yes, yeah, all he said was the player names. He didn't say anything all that like funny or notable. He just filled it out how you would expect someone to fill it out, which is perfectly fine. I mean, if he wanted to insult you, I'd probably have some fun with that. But no, he did not like say anything insulting. But again, we are just making sure that they're joining. They're joining. Hopefully soon. I mean, again, they have time to do it. They have an extra 10 minutes after that start time to get themselves in the lobby. But I assume it will not take that long. Again, they've done their due diligence. They've messaged me multiple times, so they'll be here any moment. Again, we are just getting the series started soon enough. Again, that prediction poll has closed up. But if you want to vote in, I can always reset it for you guys. Because we haven't started the game yet, but most people are pretty happy when the prediction poll closes, because they get their votes in. Again, still waiting on Norick to join. So again, as soon as we get them in the lobby, as soon as we get the notification that they joined, we'll start the series up. Reminder, it's a best of 5 series. So for both these teams having to win, they have to win 3 games to do so. Norick, though, I think what they're first looking at is just trying to win a single game. They haven't been able to do that yet against anybody in their division. In fact, in the division, they are the only team to have not won a single game. But there are 4 other teams that have done the exact same thing as they have, so not uncommon here to have teams not getting any wins the first 2 weeks. It could just be tough scheduling. But again, speaking of Norick, they'll be joining soon enough. We are just waiting for Norick to join. As soon as they're able to do that, we'll get this series going. There they are. I think they have joined. Yeah, I'm just gonna confirm something right now. I do see that Norick has joined. We're gonna confirm something because their in-game names are different than the names I've listed, so we're just gonna confirm that right now. They have joined in time, so we'll get the series going in like maybe another minute. Just gonna make sure I actually ask them the question because I do not recognize. The names are not the same ones as I've listed. We're just making sure that we confirm one thing. They have their 3 players. Their 3 players have joined. So again, we're confirming one of their players' names because one of the players is listed as one of the players is listed as Spy Roper 2. We're gonna see who it is. That is Zarby. So there we go. Yes, they have a player known as Spy in there. He is Zarby. There we go. Now that we've confirmed player names and such, let's get ourselves going. Again, welcome to the Sporty stream, everybody. And we will be getting ourselves underway shortly. Norick B versus GHE Purple. So it looks like we're gonna have to do a quick reset. There they go. Here comes Norick. Now they're joining. There we go. After a short, oh no, we have to wait for Vidal to join, but he'll get in there soon enough. Again, anybody wondering, Roper 2 is also known as Zarby. There's Vidal. Here we go. A best of 5 series. This is not the best lobby I've ever made. Might reset this one after this game. Both these teams now ready to clash. Again, best of 5 starts in game 1. Norick B still looking for their first game win of the season. Going towards Purple, trying to get a winning record for the first time this season. In this game, it turns some heads. Norick trying to start off on a bit of a hot foot here. Again, they want to surprise some people. They want to get a game win against a team that is relatively respectable in this league. Going towards Purple, though, hoping to elevate their gameplay just a little bit more than what you've seen from them so far. And this one back, Rottweiler's back pass to Zarby, and he doesn't make contact, so Rottweiler has to take it to his own corner. He's going on to Purple now, ready to stabilize for an attack. This one dunks its way in front. Rose is up, but he won't beat out Zarby. He'll use the ceiling as well to clear back. Rottweiler is to clear. Chupa's waiting, and I liked what Zarby was doing there. He stuck upfield, went for the 50-50, trying to put pressure on the GHE Purple defender. There's now Chupa in front for Crudes. Off the back wall, Roses is up, and Roses has a lot of speed to these aerial plays. He is going to be one of those players that you just have to keep your eye on at all times because his mechanics are incredible. His speed at this game level is absolutely astonishing. And overall, he's just really solid. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Roses gets the touch out. This one gonna go back towards the orange net. Roses is there to save it. Going on towards Purple, playing a lot of defense right now. Just feels like this pace of play hasn't really elevated yet for either of these teams. There's a lot of dunks from Norick B. Allows them to keep hold on this orange side. Although they are not putting a ton of players up on offense, they don't want to overcommit. They want to score that first goal, but they want to make sure that they also don't give away a goal as well at the same time. His Rottweiler to the corner. Crudes ready to try to challenge this one, but can't get the touch. Pink Roses pop up for Crudes, but Crudes doesn't jump. Vidal off the back wall. Chupa waits for it, and he'll clear. Going on with Purple, a lot of reliance is on Chupacabra as that third man to allow this team to get offense and to get them out of sticky situations. He's very reliable in getting challenges, getting necessary touches for his team, especially when the ball is immediate transition from offense to defense for Purple, as now Purple with the clear. Williams is coming in to pass it up to Vidal. Vidal looking back to his captain. Norick B going to break out with some tiki-taka passing plays. Vidal pop up in front. Chupa is not there to get it. And here comes a follow-through. No, nothing good. Made contact. Williams off the back wall. As Zarbi gets bumped away by Chupacabra. Roses can't beat Vidal. This one's going to bounce off the back wall. Williams saved away by Pink Roses. As Braulio Manzalem, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spodia Stream. Thank you very much. As Crudes now clears it away. Shot on Roper 2, and he'll get it past him. Zarbi, I meant, but Crudes will still be the one to score here. And that one just goes right over Zarbi's head. Golden Switch Purple finally break this deadlock. Felt like it was going on forever. It was a story that was never going to end. We finally get something to go into the back of one of these nets. Right off the kickoff, Norick B trying to get one back. We're going to have this game open up even more. Not a lot of goals right now as both teams feel like, again, this is kind of the game of posturing. The game of really figuring out. I think this is the game where both teams trying to shake off any sort of inconsistencies, as Williams will get a goal there. It's a strange one for Norick B. But this pass from Vidal is what started it. As Williams actually got bumped there. But that favored him to get that goal. As Vidal through the back wall will be saved away by Chupacabra. But Williams a touch to Zarbi, tap down maybe, but Cruz is able to challenge Williams. Still in front of that purple net, they're able to save it. Zarbi trying to laterally pass it. Norick B has gone for a couple of lows so far this game. Would not be surprised if that's kind of their forte. As Cruz now, that's not the touch he wanted. That one goes to his own corner. And he has no boost as well to recover, so reliance on his teammates to get that one out. Vidal keeps some space away from himself and the defender. Goes his awkward bounce, but still gotten by Zarbi. Chupacabra to fire this one away. Williams off his own back wall. Norick B feels like all they need is one more goal, and this game is theirs. The potential first win of the season. Pink Roses paved away by Zarbi. Doesn't get the touch here. Zarbi will go to that orange corner. Options in front. Can't beat out Chupacabra. Vidal off the corner. Tapped down by Chupa. As Roses dunked away by Rottweiler's. Still fighting for Norick B. Another dunk from Rottweiler's. Norick B is like the team of dunks. They continually find ways to get on this ball. This one in front. Purple send two to go for it. Now Cruz has to clear it away. But still, well, at least one more chance for Norick B. I say that and then they absolutely missed it. So we may just go straight to overtime. As this one, yeah, will roll on the ground. Overtime in game one. Golden Switch Purple scored first. They scored what I would call the cleaner of the two goals, but ultimately a goal is a goal in this game. When you're this close to each other, when there's not much separating you, you'll take any of the goals you can get. Williams, oh good long shot, saved by Chupacabra, and another double commit from Golden Switch Purple. Williams again, Chupa, goal line, how does he make it happen? Another one from Norick B. Can they break through Chupacabra? Stonewall Chupa, not letting anything past him. Two back-to-back saves, keeping Golden Switch Purple alive in game one. Zarbi, flick past two, tap in front, that's past Chupa, but no one on the end of it. Still trying to get a dunk play past Purple. Pink Roses the 50-50 away. Watch out for Vidal, he'll still get a second touch. Purple with some breathing room. As this one, Chupa towards net, saved by Williams. Chances for both sides. As Cruz just gonna put this one on target. Vidal backed up in time, but Roses off the back wall, looking for a second touch, couldn't reach it. Before Zarbi was there to intercept Cruz to that blue side. Roses. Good air dribble away from Roses. Flip reset as well. Going for a solo play, and that's what's scary about Roses. You give him a little bit of space, and he can make an amazing play out of it, but As long as you cut him off, it won't be an issue, but Cruz will be the issue here. He scored both goals for Golden Esports Purple. And ultimately, this is the one to win it in Game 1. Over 90 seconds in overtime. Both teams had some shooting opposites. Some shooting chances. It wasn't all perfect. As you can see, only 3 goals were scored in the 11 shots that were made. Yeah, the shooting from both teams definitely seems to be a bit of a weakness here. But that is Game 1. Again, I told you, it kind of seems like it's a bit of a feeler game. We have time. I'm sure that we'll see these teams elevate that play. As now Game 2. Ahead of us, Purple with a good start on the scorebooks. As we are again making sure that we can get everybody ready. As now ready for Game 2. Take ourselves down to another game in this, so far, kind of slow series from these teams, but again, I expect them to pick it up as time goes on. We've seen chances, really good chances for Norick, or a team that has not been able to win a single game yet this season. They're looking like a team that could actually win this entire series. For Purple, they're getting less chances on offense. They're making more use out of them. But if Norick B just kind of covers up that defense a little bit more, starts to shoot a little bit stronger on offense, could see Purple having some issues with that as Vidal downs Williams. No redirect there. Williams coming with the sorry in chat. Knows that wasn't a good opportunity for him. And a miss here from Williams. Chupacabra in front. Saved away by Zarbi. Fortunate that first shot went off the post, but ultimately reaction speed came in handy. Zarbi looking for maybe a double tap. Oh, he gets a pinch instead. And that one completely eludes everybody on Norick. Maybe a double tap was a better option there. Roses now. Speaking of double taps, he could hit this one himself. Down for Cruz. Vidal was able to save it away. Chupa towards the blue net, and no one's back for Norick B. La Chupacabra 14 is going to have one of the easiest goals he's had in a while. As everybody on Norick B kind of froze there when he made that shot. Didn't expect any of that. And it just somehow goes in. Williams off the kickoff. Norick B were able to tie it back last game. Williams trying to do that here. Saved away by Purple. But that's a lot of players from Norick committed. As Cruz he's in the corner. Maybe a potential pass in front. A dunk play. My goodness, Cruz. Totally unexpected there. Totally unintentional as well, I believe. He just so happened to jump in way of that one. Again, weird dunks in this game. It's a weird series. For dunks at least, because we've seen a lot of them. As now Williams off the back wall. In front for Vidal, but Chupacabra's there, and he gets the strong touch away. Cruz, back wall. 2 players committing here for Purple. Chupacabra has to be careful here as third man. Going for a 50-50 like that. A risky maneuver. He's favored for it. He's favored with a win, though. However, when that move pays off, but can't be going for that too often here. Because who knows, if Norick B wins that one, it could become a goal. Vidal to clear. Pink Roses back towards the blue side. Double tap. Williams able to read that as well. Trying to dribble this one away, but he used all his boost, and he didn't get very far. Comes Vidal's clear. For Norick B, I think this is more just out of necessity, out of the drive to get offense. They're running low on booster. The resource is definitely dwindling. If they're able to hold on, we'll see them turn the tide against Purple. Darby can't get the shot. Cruz to double tap it. Has control. Maybe a potential pass in front. No, he's going to go for it himself. Trying to 50-50 through Williams. Williams challenged early, but he was able to flip just in time to get enough power to get that touch. Speaking of Williams, in front, saved away by Cruz. Vidal. A weak touch. And Purple will definitely make use of it, but not before Vidal dunks them. At this point, dunks are becoming the norm of this series. As this one gets through everybody on Norick, Vidal's the last one back. He gets it off his own back wall. Chupacabra Up to Roses. Roses can't get the touch though. And Rutwillius is able to clear it. Crude's off his own corner. Chupacabra and Crude's just double committed there. Fortunately, no one jumped for him if you're a Purple fan, but definitely a little worrying here for Purple. Seem to be a bit scrunched up on defense. This one in front. Panic on the orange half. Just able to save it away as Roses now in front for Zarbi off the post. Norick B are getting opportunities. Haven't been able to turn one in yet, but it's just so close for them. A double commit from Purple will pinch the ball, but not very far away. Zarbi, no shot there. But Williams is willing to chase it. Norick B continuing to try to get it. They have so much ball possession, but just so little offense. Zarbi trying to dribble play, but a double commit from Norick B allows Purple to get a chance. Vidal able to put it in his own team's corner as Pink Roses misses this one. Rubber 2 bumped by Norick. Flicked by Rutwillius. And he gets another one too! Rutwillius just does it himself! I was not in the best angle to see that dribble play. I didn't think he had a single chance of getting back to that one after that first flick, but he does. He has the boost to do it. And Chupacabra none wiser to get that touch. He didn't expect that speed from him. And Rutwillius, the captain, tying this game up for Norick. And now Rutwillius. Can this be the momentum change that Norick needs? Last game, they were able to do the exact same thing very similarly. They went to overtime. They weren't able to win it in the end. But they had so many clear-cut opportunities that you think if Pink Roses gets taken to overtime again, that it won't be as easy for them. Or even the same result. As Cruz with the double tap. Net is looking open, and Zarbi own goals this one. You can't blame him for being so nervous racing back like that. A Norick B overcommit forces Zarbi to have to race back like that, but unfortunately, he's in the same path as the ball's going and hits it into his own net. In the final 10 seconds, Norick B now have to score a second goal in this game to tie it up again. Goalness with Purple, all you have to do is hold on for a little bit longer. Rutwillius, potential chance, misses this one, and it'll bounce down. Purple now up 2-0 in the series. One game away from taking the entirety of this in a sweep. As now we're going to our third map in the rotation, DFH Stadium. Purple, only one game away. As this series, a really interesting one, definitely. I feel like for Norick B, they're so close. They feel just tantalizingly out of reach here to getting a game win. They're so close to it. I can feel that pressure from them. They have really good pressure, but their shooting has not been accurate so far. Again, I think for Norick, they are actually playing like the better team in this series right now. But they need to actually put their shots meaningfully on target. Right now, goals for Purple have only let in 2 goals, and that's just not enough to take any games against a team. Scoring 1 goal a game, it's just not going to be enough against any team. Nonetheless, goalness for Purple, who are now in the lead in Game 3, right off kickoff. Quickest start we've had to a game so far, 4 seconds. As Cruz, the first one up to this one, will put it on the blue side, and we'll put it in. A good start for Purple. I'm going to try to close out this series quickly. All they need is a goal. And technically they could win it with this scoreline, but with Norick B having not been shut out yet this series, I wouldn't put my chips on Norick not being able to score this game. Vidal off his own back wall. A demo play as well, getting rid of Chupa as that second option. I was just trying to find a player in front, but no one there. Up is Zarbi. Almost fakes out the GHE Purple players. Vidal, double tap. Out for Rutwillius. Dribble play. Rutwillius, a scary player on the field here for Norick. His dribble was what tied up that last game. But ultimately it ended in an own goal. As goalness for Purple trying to make some offense. Pink Roses can't get the touch here. Purple was looking for chances. Pink Roses has gone for multiple double taps this series. He's trying to threaten it, but sometimes all it takes is a good shot. And here comes Cruz to score again. In a series that has not seen anybody really step up to the plate, Cruz has been probably the most outstanding player of both these teams. Another goal for in this game. He's been scoring most of the goals in this series. Definitely most of the goals for purple. This shot is gonna not get past Chupa. Chupa has been able to make a lot of clutch saves as well. This one down, he can't save that though. And Zarbi puts that one in the back of the net. Norick B do not get shut out. Will not be getting shut out this game. They do not get shut out here either. But this shot crossbarring down for Zarbi. Purple have to be a little bit nervous here. This game looks like it might be more high scoring than the other ones. We're already at 3 goals. The most goals that's been scored in any of these games. In any of the last 2 games. As Norick trying to tie it up again, trying to see if they can get 2 goals. They have a lot of time to do so. But that also means time for Golden Spits Purple to make some offense here. Chupa trying to 50-50 past 1, but in fact he pulls out a second player. Cruz looking in front, but Rottweiler is there to dribble this one away. Rottweiler, you can see he's commanding respect out of Purple here. Purple doesn't want to risk playing him on the dribble game because they just know how good he is at keeping control of this ball. That goal last game must have put a little bit of fear in Purple against Rottweiler. And now Zarbi off this corner. A doink play in front. You can see Cruz wasn't ready for that play, but neither was anybody else on Norick. As Vidal now ends up with the ball here. Trying to get for a flick of himself, but Norick B have to look at a different option here. In front, you can see Zarbi jumping up. Trying to get to the ball faster and faster off this back wall. Norick B trying to utilize it as best as they can. How in the world did Chupa get that save? The reaction speed to get to that one. Inhuman there from Chupacabra. As now Vidal in front. Roper 2. Another save from Chupa. That's at least 3 this game so far. And he's only getting started. We're only halfway through. Pink Roses trying to get a dunk play. He jumped up well before that touch was made. Trying to read that. As Chupa now looking in front. Vidal to clear. Pink Roses looking off that blue back wall. Rottweilers gets that touch. Gets a lot of power. And a double commit from Purple. It won't be punished though. In fact, it will result in a goal for Cruz. He's completed his hat trick. Chupacabra gets the assist. Talk about this game for Cruz. That's his 3rd goal and his 3rd shot. He's not missed yet. But for Chupa as well. 4 saves and an assist. Can't say that I've seen results like that. And for players especially, that's a very strong result for Chupa. For Cruz, though, 3 goals, that's amazing, and we haven't even mentioned Pink Roses yet. He could still be a threat waiting to happen. This one off the back wall. In front for Chupa, and he'll get his first goal of this game. Well, now it's Purple opening up this one to a 3-goal lead. Exactly 2 minutes remaining. Norick B, do they have anything to answer with? Because if they want to keep this series alive, they have to make that comeback start soon. As this one to the corner. Yeah, Zarbi doesn't get this touch. Pink Roses will put it off the sidewall. Here comes what really is. Challenge on him by Pink Roses. Vidal is up. Vidal, good strong shot, but Chupa and Cruz are there. And sometimes against Purple, and a lot of times against Purple, you just can't rely on one shot beating the team. You have to rely on a second one to come through. Well, the defense is already scrambled. Purple though going for some highlight plays here. Almost said solo plays, but that was nothing. That was anything but a solo play. Using Chupa and Pink Roses to get that one. There's Roses. This one tapped down. Vidal's able to get rid of this one, but Chupa back into the blue half. Norick B. Final minute. Time flies fast in this game. It'll fly even faster for Norick as this time is melting off the clock. If they want a goal, they really have to start pushing everything here on offense. As Vidal's up. And just as I say, that's off the crossbar, but the follow-through from Rottweilers is good. And Norick B, the first time this series, scored 2 goals in 1 game. But they have to score 2 more if they want to have a chance at winning Game 3. A minute remaining. They have to score a goal about once every 30 seconds. A tall order for them, but not out of the realm of possibility. All it takes is one good play off the kickoff, and they'll be seeing themselves with plenty of time to get back But Williams doesn't get this touch. Vidal waiting back for Pink Roses. Roses is going to look for the 50-50, and he wins it. Roses, instead of trying to go for a clear out, trying to panic on that ball like so many other players will, he knows that he has the space. He knows that they're not going to challenge him immediately. And he knows that as long as he forces out them to challenge him, to come forward and do something that they don't want to do, he will have done it just enough as the breakout of defense. Still, Norick B going to make some offense of their own. Vidal now doing his air dribble play. Vatvelias towards that orange side. Net was looking open. The backfield definitely not looking stable here for Purple. But final seconds, all they need is a clear. They get one. Crudes will send it downfield, and Purple will sweep Norick B. They will be ending off this game with a winning record of 2-1. 2 weeks, 2 wins for GHE Purple. Hello, Holmes. How you doing? A close series here, really. Norick B, definitely not a team that anybody should take lightly. They played phenomenally well, honestly, even though it was a sweep. Definitely doesn't say the scoreline of the series. Definitely doesn't tell us how the series really looked, because Norick definitely had some strong play. And you're going to get an interview with Golden Switch Purple to end off this match. There you go. Again, what a win for Purple. A 3-0 sweep. The best result they could have this week against Norick B. Norick B is going to have to look for next week to get their first win if they want it. Unfortunately for them, their week is definitely not a positive one to look at. As I'm going to get them in here. Make sure that they are able to join now, so it looks like we'll be getting Crudes in to the call. We're gonna get a quick interview here with Crudes, and that'll be it for tonight. We do have another match coming up later, though, at 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll have a Golden Cup. Nope, not a Golden Cup. We'll have a Blackline Championship Series match between Silly Geese Club and N7 Hyrule. I've casted both these teams. N7 Hyrule was such a long time ago. But of course, let's talk about now. Welcome, Crudes. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. And nothing to take away from Norick B as well. You swept them, but I don't think that really tells us how the series really went. They played close. They never got shut out in any games. You guys never looked like you were fully in control. But what did you guys do to kind of win this series overall against Norick? What do you think gave you that edge against them? Because Norick definitely was having a lot of possession, a lot of chances on offense against you.
So, I was like, we had to play a little bit different because I was lagging quite a bit, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like our pressure kind of helped. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, we're just happy we got the win, pretty much.
Well, you're happy about that. Of course, you should always be happy about getting wins in weeks like this. Now you have a winning record of 2-1. Do you think that changes anything about your team's dynamic? What your team's going to do going into the future? Because week 1 was not a fun series. It was not a fun series. You guys got swept. But week 2, I saw you get a Game 5 win against Footloose College Varsity, and in this week you're sweeping. You think your team's amping it up every single week here? Now that you have a winning record.
Yes, I do think that we will do good in the rest of the season. And week 1, we were still trying to learn each other's play styles and stuff, and we kind of figured it out now, I think. And yeah.
you know, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Here as
Hmm.
now we're gonna get Roses in here to join us. Hello, Roses. Oh wait, I gotta do something. 1 second, Roses. There you go. Now you can talk, Roses.
He's muted.
He must have muted himself because he should not be muted. Here, let me.
Roses, you're muted.
He did. There you go.
Yep.
All right,
How are you doing, Roses?
you're good.
Again, congratulations on the win tonight. A 3-0. Best result you could have had. I will say, it was not your best looking series. I've seen you guys play before. This was not a series where I thought, you guys are playing like your usual selves, but Roses, what kind of tenacity does it take to, even when you're not playing perfect Rocket League, to still get wins like these?
That's a good question. Honestly, just teamwork. I think that'd be the best answer. Because there's a lot of times where it's like, I don't know. I felt like I should have scored a lot of the stuff I was going for. I was being very ambitious, as my teammates said. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, just being able to rely on your teammates to clean up any of your messes. So that's what
Yeah,
I would say.
yeah, because game 1 and game 2 are only a 1 goal difference. Did you feel any sort of stress in those games, Roses, or was it still kind of like smooth sailing like every single week?
Now there's a lot of stress. Zach is on my team, so it's always stressful. So
Wow, all right.
that's just how it is for me. I
Not
don't know.
talking about my ping or anything. No, just me.
Yeah,
Nope.
he was dealing with ping issues before we even started, and he was stressing out. So it's made us stress out a little bit. We had to play a little different. I don't know if you could tell, but we were very much more like defensive in our play
Yeah,
style.
your whole playstyle was just kind of like not making mistakes. Definitely
Yeah.
a mistake-less playstyle. But now next week, Crudes, you're gonna be playing some Militia Esports. Is there anything you want to say about that team or to that team? Now's the chance to
What do we
talk
play?
about that next series. You're gonna be playing Militia.
Oh, I don't know the record or anything, but like,
I can tell you that they're currently 0-2. But they did also go
I mean,
against. Let me see who they went against for you. Militia, they went against, if I can find it, they went against Swag, as well as, if I can find this as well as Imu Drakes. So they had some very tough opponents in their first weeks, playing the second and third best team in their division right now. Again, is there anything to talk about that match? Because although this team is 0-2, they're looking like a team that could definitely make you have a run for your money.
I think that we should be able to win it. I mean, I'm a little scared, you could say, but they should be scared of us. Um, yeah, I don't really know.
I will
That's fair.
say, good luck to that team and come prepared because we are.
You know, I
If I'm
think I have a feeling Roses might be like your comms leader, like your confidence leader on your team.
He
Like, just
really
like I have a
is.
slight,
He really
I have a
is.
slight inkling that that's probably what's happening. Because Crew is just exactly like me, no confidence whatsoever.
No, it's
I'm a
funny
little
because
stressed out, alright, so.
I mean, that's fair. You did come off of a close series.
Zach was literally just saying that just a second ago, actually, when we were playing. We were actually stressing because he was lagging and stuff, and so I was like trying not to override his comms because it was more important for him to get out information about what's going on with him. And he was just like, "Hey, you're not calming as much as you usually do." So
You know, again, you had some issues. You worked around them in this series. I will say the lobby was pretty terrible. It was not a great lobby. I will say it could have been a lot better. But of course, you still get the winner in the end, a 3-0 sweep. Congratulations on your win. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much for joining.
Okay, thank you for streaming, Sporty.
Of course, any shoutouts that you have. Oh, thanks.
Shoutouts.
Any shoutouts before you guys do go?
Um,
Before I unfortunately have to kick you out and we have to end the stream.
I would say El Chupacabra, the guy on our team, and you got anybody, Roses?
shout out to all the missed doubles that I missed. Really love them keeping me going sometimes. Makes me want to cry, dissatisfied with the fact that I missed as much as I did, but
Yeah, it happens. It happens, of course. And yeah, unfortunately, is there anything else you want to say there, Croods?
I got one more. I got a couple more shoutouts. Shout out to BJ and Shalona for running the league. It's been fun so far. And yeah,
BJ,
that's
you
pretty
mean
much it.
Beach?
Or or whatever his name is. I don't know. I've always called him BJ.
I mean, I mean, all right then. Pretty sure his name's Beige, but I do like.
Beej, shout out to Beej then. I don't know.
I've commentated him before, but I get it. You know,
Okay.
shoutouts to again. Shoutouts to the league.
Yeah.
It's been a fun league so far. You guys now currently going to be running away after this week 2-1. Hoping to continue that next week as well. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. Have an amazing evening.
You too,
You
Muff.
as well.
What a night it was. But that series is over. The stream is about to be over. As now, we are going to end it here for the night. Again, thank you so much for joining. Again, another match coming up later at 11 p.m. Eastern as Galaxy Wolf coming in. Let me make sure I choose that prediction outcome for all of you. There we go. Again, another match coming in later tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be fun, I promise you that. But again, with that said, I gotta go. There's some things I have to do. But again, it was fun. It was fun being here. Go give a raid, and that'll be it for everything. Oh, by the way, Fly Breezy, thank you for the follow. Just saw that. Thank you so much.